Kanu, indigenous people of Biafran leader, threatens to hunt down children of CP Okon. Fugitive leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from his safe haven in London, has threatened to deal with the Abia State Commissioner of Police, Ene Okon, should there be any killing on 14th February, when his parents would be buried in Afaraoku. In a message on Facebook, Kanu downgraded the commissioner and called him Inspector Okon. He wrote, "If Inspector Okon and his commanders come to my father's house to kill anyone on 14th February 2020 at my parents' burial, we will hunt down their children," posting Okon's photograph along. Kanu's threat was the latest in the battle of wit between the security agents and Kanu's followers in IPOB as the burial date of the parents gets nearer. Okon, in an interview on 7th February, warned IPOB members to stay clear of the burial. "Do you think we will sit down here and allow IPOB to participate in the burial? Whoever thinks along that line is fooling himself. IPOB will dance during the burial and the police elephants will dance too. I have already reached out to the traditional prime minister of Afaraoku, Nnamdi Kanu's community, and told him that if they want the burial to go smoothly and for police to give them security, they should tell IPOB not to near the area, not to talk of participating in the burial. If they fail to adhere to what we've told them, that means they do not want the burial to go on smoothly because we are going to scatter the place. IPOB is proscribed by the federal government. I, as the Commissioner of Police in Abia, cannot sit here and allow any proscribed group to operate anywhere in this state. I am saying this again for emphasis that there is no way police will allow a proscribed group to participate in the burial of the king and queen of Afaraoku simply because they are the parents of their acclaimed leader. We will not allow that, and we cannot take anything for granted in the face of abundant intelligence on threats by IPOB. If the burial committee writes to police to provide security during the burial, we will oblige them on the condition that they will guarantee us that IPOB will never ever be part of the burial. IPOB will never get near there. In fact, that IPOB will never ever enter Umuahia, that police will not see any Biafran flag. IPOB insignia or IPOB member disguising as Jewish or Zionist church members. Following the interview, Ohaneze Youth Council issued its own warning asking the police to keep off the burial. President of OYC, Igbaoyaka warned that any move by the police to disrupt the event in Afaraoku, Abia State will be resisted by his group. We in OYC see this tough talk and boastful outbursts from the police boss in Abia as reopening the wounds of the Nigerian Biafra War, which was declared no victor, no vanquished by the then Nigerian military government. Okon's deadly outburst at this point, if not dragging Nigeria back to the repeat of the 1966 crisis, is capable of causing chaos and anarchy in the country. As worrisome and shameful as this could be at this hour, we are compelled to advise Mr. Okon that no reasonable security agencies launches or deploys a crime fighter system where there is no crime. Any move to disrupt the burial or launch Operation Elephant Dance by the Nigerian police force would be solely viewed as an act of conventional war against Ndigbo, and we must resist it with anything within our reach. KANU'S Kingsmen, expecting some trouble, have asked IPOB members to keep away from the burial. The Afarako community in Umuahia North Council area of Abia State last week, Wednesday, declared members of the indigenous people of Biafra personnel non-guarantee at the burial of the parents of Nnamdi Kanu, their founder. Kanu's younger brother also echoed the warning. The burial of His Royal Highness Eze Israel Okon Kanu is slated for 14th February in their country home, Isiama Afarako community in Umuahia local government area of Abia State. President General Afarako Community Chief Ikechukwu Ndoboeze, who briefed the media on the preparations for the burial, said the community wants a peaceful burial for their late monarch and his wife. What we are doing is a traditional burial. The entire Afarako community wants a peaceful burial. We have been meeting with the security agencies in the state. What we are doing is not an IPOB affair. We are solely burying our late monarch and his wife. They should allow us bury our dead. Afarako is a peaceful community, he said. This is serious. This is serious. Now that the IPOB leader, Kanu, has given this warning to the commissioner of police, to an extent, he downgraded him by calling him his Inspector Okon. Wow. I pray there will be peace on that day of the burial. I pray no soul will lose. I pray that God will continue to help us in this country. We don't want war at all. We don't need war. We don't need problem. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I would like you to chip in your take on this. Let's hear you out. And don't forget to subscribe, share for more updates. Thanks and God bless.